Howdy everybody, good morning. Today is Monday morning for me and Miss Courtney here. Y'all see her over there, she's writing down her orders for the weekend. This video is going to be split up between two parts. The first one you're going to see today, it's coming out this evening, is some off the eBay sales we had, some private deals, and we're going to talk a little bit about some questions a couple of you guys and gals had, and we're going to address a couple of things I'm gonna do and I want you guys and gals to do. So if y'all seen the live show yesterday, probably already know what that is. So we're gonna go over that, so y'all stay tuned. Alrighty guys and gals, so we got a question from Tim Gooden. He says, how are you able to weigh and then put dimensions after it is sold and paid for? When I list, I have to put in the weights and dimensions before I can list. Help me out here, what am I missing? That was a really good question, Tim. The reason we do that is because none of my items are pre-packaged. You know, they're just how they are when I list them. And I've been doing this long enough I can kind of get a gist on the weight of the item and probably with the box I'm gonna put it in. And if you're doing free shipping, you don't really have to put anything in those fields, just make something up. You can decide how you're gonna mail it, like if it's a big item, put it as parcel or UPS ground or something like that. And that means free shipping. And then when you pack the item up, then you can input that stuff in there and get the cheapest way you can mail it is free. First class items are kind of tricky on eBay because the rate and regions change with first class every 4 ounces. So from 1 to 4 ounces is one rate, and you know, depending on region, and then 4 to 8, 8 to 12, and then 12 to 15.9 up to a pound. And all those are different prices. But if you go into eBay and you put in, say, 13 or 14 or 15 ounces, it's going to charge your buyer way more money than what it actually costs for that label. I don't know why eBay does it that way. So on our first class items, I do break those down into separate, like 2 different categories basically. And say under 8 ounces and over 8 ounces. And basically, if it's like, I know it's a 3 ounce item or 4 ounce item or 5 ounce item going in a poly bag, I'll generally put like 6 or 7 ounces calculated shipping and be done with it. And that's pretty close to the actual label cost. If I think it's a little bit heavier of an item, it's got to go in a box maybe, I will probably put 12 ounces first class calculated shipping, even if it weighs 15 ounces, because like I say, eBay will charge your buyer a crazy amount of money for that, and I don't want to run my business overcharging on shipping. It's going to scare buyers off, and that's just not how we want to do it. But if it's a bigger item, but it can still go first class, I'll put like 13 ounces in, and then it'll be pretty close to that as well. But the reason we do that, and then your priority mail, if it's up to a pound's 1 rate, a pound, you know, if it's a 1 pound 1 ounce to 2 pounds, it's going at that 2 pound rate. So it don't matter if it's 1 pound 1 ounce or 1 pound 15 ounces, it's still going at the 2 pound rate. And then 2 pound and up, like 2.1, 2 pound 1 ounces, it don't matter if it's 2 pound 1 ounces or 2 pound 10 ounces, it's going at the 3 pound rate and so forth. But then you got your regional boxes, you can probably put them in the regional A, the regional B, padded flat rates, that kind of deal. Generally, I don't weigh my items unless it's like teetering right on the border, maybe 2 to 3 pounds, and it won't go in a regional box. Then I may weigh them and then do that accordingly. The rate table is different, so if I'm mailing an item and say I only charged them for 12 ounces because in reality, that's what the label is going to cost. I don't want to charge them like $9 for a first class item like eBay will do if they're out in California. So I'll input just a cheaper rate on my table when I list it to help out buyers, because I know in my experience that's what the label is going to cost. And then say they pay for the item and I go to weigh the item and it weighs, you know, 12 ounces instead of the 8 ounces I charged them. Well, 12 ounces, the rate changes. So even though they paid enough to cover that rate, I don't want to send it out with the 8 ounces I put on there to give them a break. And then, you know, whenever I go to print the label, if I leave it at 8 ounces, I'm gonna get, either the buyer could get billed for additional shipping needed, they'll go into my PayPal and take out the extra money. I'd rather just do it right the first time. So that's why we do that. I know that sounds confusing, but kinda, that's just how we do it. And like I say, sometimes we may lose 30 cents on one item, but we may gain 60 on the next. It all evens out in the end. And majority of our items are calculated shipping, and except for our bigger, heavier items, and then I send them, you know, usually free shipping. Just because that's easier for me to do. It may not be for you. Alrighty guys and gals, so we got some sales off of eBay we want to share with you guys and gals. So this first one right here is a New York Yankees vintage single stitch shirt. This is going out to Darlene. She hit me up in an email, wanted to get this for her sister's birthday. So thank you so much for that. Then we ended up, I told her just to give me the shipping, but she paid me $14 for it, so I'm happy with that. So hopefully you enjoy this, your sister likes it, and thank you so much for all the love, support, and everything you've shown our channel. And I'm sorry it's coming out today on Monday. I was gonna mail it out Saturday, but we got wrapped up Saturday with some other stuff, so it's coming to you today. And this right here is the spittoon we picked up. See that right there? We actually got this going out to Scooter. Scott is his name. He's down in Louisiana. Super nice guy, and I talked with him, chatted with him quite a bit, and he's got a big boot store down there, so him and his family run it on it, and he wanted this, I guess, for display in there. So this is a pretty cool deal. Redskin brand chewing tobacco cut plug spittoon. So I sold this to him for, I told him I'd let him have $37.50 shipped to his door, free shipping. He actually hooked Miss Courtney up with a pair of boots, so y'all will be seeing them here when we get them. I'm sure she'll show them all. So he bought this, and then I turned around and he gave me a deal on some boots, so we bought some boots from him. So thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate you and all the support. Hopefully this is going in the collection, and I will keep my eyes out for anything boot related, you know, that I think you may like. I'll hit you up if I do. Hit to 127, and Miss Courtney is about to come over here and show y'all two other sales. There's Miss Courtney. Everybody say hey,
guys.
Courtney.
Okay, so I actually, if you go back and watch a video, you will see that I bought Pandora bracelets. I have had a few viewers leave in the comments that they didn't think the Pandora bracelets were real. I did a bunch of research and everything, because the newer Pandora bracelets do have the crown above the O in Pandora. So these are actually retired bracelets pre-2008. So they are fairly old.
We believe. We could be completely wrong.
But my research says they're pre-2008. So,
if y'all get these and they're not real, or you find out they're not, let us know, and we'll take care of you.
We'll hook you up. So here is Miss Chris's bracelet. She also is known as Sweet Mama. So this is Sweet Mama Chris's bracelet. It comes with 3 of the Murano beads on, I think it's a snake braid something bracelet is the technical term for the band. So for this, she hooked us up and got $25 for this with the 3 beads. She was out with one of her girlfriends, and they started talking about Pandora. Not quite sure how that conversation got started, but her friend turned around and bought 2 of just the plain Pandora bracelets, because I don't have any more with the beads. So we hooked her up for 2 bracelets for $25. So we will get these out to Miss Sweet Mama Chris, and she can pass them out. Hope y'all enjoy, and thank you for your support.
Thank you, Sweet Mama, and if something happens and they are fake, let us know, right?
Yeah, if you know a little bit more, your friend does, since she's a Pandora guru with all those bracelets and the beads, let us know.
Because we don't want to be selling a bunch of Chinese fake junk. Matthew Isme, he asked if I could show how we do our bigger items and how you print a UPS label. Basically, when you do UPS, go to your PayPal account and click on the transaction you want. So whichever the item is, whoever it's from, click on that transaction, click buy label or purchase label, whatever it is.
Print, ship, and label.
Print, ship, and label. Click on that, and it'll pull you up to a shipping screen for that item. And then in the drop down where it says UPS, USPS, select UPS ground, enter your box dimensions, everything like that, and print it there. All you do is you do that through PayPal, not eBay. That's how you print UPS labels. Make sure you go to your PayPal account to do that. You can print FedEx on eBay. We don't have a FedEx close to us, and oftentimes I found here recently UPS is a little bit cheaper on most things for us, so that's how we send them. But it's in your PayPal. Click on the transaction, click print, buy shipping label, print shipping label, and it'll pull you up basically to the same thing on like eBay screen where you put in your dimensions and what you want it to go.
And then hit calculate.
Yeah, and then you
Before
buy
you
it through
purchase.
PayPal. So that's how you do that. Alrighty guys and gals, y'all can see this video's flopping backwards and forth between the office and here. I had this planned out in my head. It's a beautiful day out here. I'm sitting outside in the sunshine. And here's what I want to challenge anybody who watches this video to. I mean, we're in some sad times as not only a world and global scale, but as a nation. And it's hurtful to me to see where we're headed as a country. One person can't change the world. One person can't change the country. I know I can't change what's going on. I can't change the coronavirus or the protesting or YouTube flagging redneck as a bad word. I had a YouTube viewer. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up his comment right now so I can read it to you. Okay. It's in his honor, Infinity X3 times 3. Okay. He says, got in a day late, but old school picker heading your way to subscribe. Thanks you for paying it forward. And speaking of that, pay it forward if you haven't watched. Movie is in my top 5 favorites. If you ever watch it, you won't be sorry. And as always, infinite blessings to everyone. That may sound like just a comment, a movie recommendation to you guys and gals. It did to me at first. The other night, I said I'm gonna watch that movie, so we put it on. Me and Courtney did, and we watched it. And if y'all haven't seen that movie, it's a great movie, and it gave me an idea. The guy said, he said, you know, we can't change the world in that movie, but the one kid, he goes out, you know, and tries to change. You help one person, pay it forward to them, they pay it forward to somebody else, they pay it forward to somebody else, and in the end, you got this whole web of good deeds going out. So that's what we want to do. That was the inspiration behind this, and I think now more than ever, as a country, this is what we need. So I encourage all you guys and gals to reach out to 3 different people, and I don't care if you ain't got the money to, you know, buy them dinner in the drive-through line or, you know, anything like that, but just somehow pay it forward. Whether you're giving somebody a compliment, maybe helping somebody load some groceries, or going to pick up an elderly lady's grocery, the possibilities are endless. Just do something to help out somebody other than yourself. And it's hard in this day and age to do. I mean, we're all selfish to a certain degree. A lot of you guys and gals are already doing this. But when you pay it forward to somebody, just ask them to pay it forward too, you know, and get this chain going. The little things is what it is. Whether if you're an eBay seller and you get an order one day and you say, hey, you know, to yourself, I can't refund all this money and give it to them for free, but what I can do is give them free shipping. Refund the shipping, let them know, hey, I'm paying it forward, you're gonna get free shipping on this item. In exchange, pay it forward to somebody else you may know. And that's where we need to be as a country right now with everything going on. We don't need to be divided because of everything going on. We need to be more united. It's a huge battle right now, not only with the coronavirus, but then you got and all this racial stuff coming into play. You got mom and pop stores having to shut down, their businesses are being burned down, and it's utter chaos right now in America. And these one little few deeds, it may not be a drop in the bucket compared to everything going on, but you may touch one person. If you touch one person, it's worth it. I mean, that's what we need nowadays. We need people to help others. If y'all can, if y'all want to get on this, pay it forward to 3 people. However you see fit, whether it's a compliment, whether you're calling someone just to talk. I mean, being an ear for somebody like you guys and gals are for me every single day. And let's get everything going in the direction it needs to get going to. I mean, that's all we can do. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit the bell. We will see all you guys and gals on the next video.